It was one of the bloodiest attacks in Kashmir in years. On Tuesday, a group of extremists opposed to Indian oversight of the eastern province opened fire on tourists at a popular resort. 26 people, including 24 Indian nationals, were killed on the spot. Authorities in Delhi have unequivocally pointed to the extremist ties to Pakistan and said they would draw harsh consequences.
The CCS reviewed the overall security situation and directed all forces to maintain high vigil. It resolved that the perpetrators of this attack will be brought to justice and their sponsors held to account.
The first decisions have already been made, with the suspension of visas for Pakistanis and, most importantly, the termination of the water flow treaty. India is closing dams on rivers flowing into Pakistan.
Any attempt to stop or divert the flow of water belonging to Pakistan, as per the Indus Water Treaty, and the usurpation of the rights of lower riparian will be considered as an act of war and responded with full force across the complete spectrum of national power.
According to local media reports, dozens of pieces of military equipment, including tanks and armored personnel carriers, are heading to the Pakistan-India border area. An exchange of fire between soldiers of the two countries was already expected to take place in Kashmir.
Will both countries go to war, a full-fledged war? They fought a full-fledged war in 1965, 1947, 1965 over Kashmir. But now is that possible? How far can they go because of nuclear deterrence? The fear of a nuclear conflict and a nuclear fallout is always there. That's the heart-throbbing problem.
Both India and Pakistan have nuclear warheads in their arsenals. To make matters worse, Islamabad has officially granted itself the right to strike preemptively due to the imbalance of capabilities. The Pakistani government itself admits that turning this conflict into a nuclear clash is very likely.
They cannot abandon this treaty just like that. This is a serious blow to the relationship between the two countries. I think India should not be resorting to such measures. This will escalate the situation, and there's a possibility that there is a outbreak of all-out war, which will have serious repercussions not only for our region, for our countries, but rest of the world also.
In both Pakistan and India, warlike sentiment is also growing on city streets. Both sides are calling for the destruction of their neighbor. There is no sign of any moves toward de-escalation. To make matters worse, the international community, headed by the UN, appears to have little involvement so far in trying to salvage the situation.